Hi, my name's Megan. I got a lot of questions on Facebook and Ask.fm asking me to do a YouTube channel about myself and my alopecia. So for those of you that don't know, alopecia is an autoimmune genetic disorder which causes your hair to fall out. I have alopecia areata, which is turning into alopecia totalis, which means that areata is when your hair falls out in large bald spots, and totalis is when you go completely bald. So basically, my hair started falling out in large bald spots, and it's getting progressively worse, and I'm almost bald. I've lost about 80% of my hair. So I'm going to try to keep this short, but I'll just kind of talk about myself and when I was diagnosed, I guess, and kind of how things have gone from there. So I've had alopecia for about 4 years now. I first noticed a bald spot when I was blow drying my hair, and I talked to my mom about it, and she told me that I should just go see a doctor. So my sister took me to a doctor, and he told me that I had alopecia. So my bald spots then were about this big, about the size of 2 toonies, and since then they have gotten about that big. I'd say that big, and there's some that are like that big, some that have gotten that big. Basically they take up from here to here on my head. There's one that takes up that entire section of my head. There's some up in here, and one that covers the entire back of my head. So at first, when the doctor told me that I had alopecia, I honestly thought that he made a mistake. I thought that he was mistaken. I didn't think it was actually true. So I just kind of didn't really do much about it. They tried medications for me. There's a cream that you're supposed to put on your hair that you put it on the bald spots, and it's supposed to fix it, I guess. I don't know. But it didn't work for me. It just made my hair look really greasy. It didn't help. It didn't fix it. My hair still fell out, and it just wasn't working. So I tried going to a natural path and taking some of their medication, and that didn't work either. So the doctor wanted to try putting me on corticosteroids, which is when they inject needles into the bald spots on your head once every 3 months, or once every month for 3 months or something like that. And I just didn't want to do that because, as you could imagine, your head is quite hard and it would be painful to get needles put in it. So I started wearing clip-in extensions to hide the bald spots and make it thicker because they were quite noticeable. And they kind of probably made it worse. They gave it a bit of traction alopecia, which is when something pulls on your hair a lot and makes it fall out. So it probably wasn't the best idea, but at the time, all I was worried about was making sure that nobody could see the bald spots. I had to cut my hair in about, I don't know, I think grade 8 or grade 9. I cut my hair super short. It got cut in like a spiky do, and I got made fun of a lot for it. I didn't really, I had to do it because my hair was too patchy. I couldn't not wear my extensions because it was so noticeable, and people started calling me a dyke and a lesbian, and nobody knew that I had alopecia. I still hid it, made it a big secret, but people were making fun of me a lot, and it was horrible. I didn't want to go to school because I was afraid people would see my bald spots, and I honestly thought that nobody was even like me. I thought nobody would nobody understood. I didn't think anyone had this weird disorder. I didn't really understand. So the end of grade 9, I ended up posting a big thing on Facebook telling everybody that I have alopecia. I actually did it on International Alopecia Day. So I was just honest about it, and actually people were really nice and really helpful with it, and since then I've had a lot of people who have been just trying to help me through it, which is nice. There's still some people that are rude about it, but there's always going to be people like that, I guess. So my alopecia, it would come and go. It would go in cycles. So I had the spots here and here, which are the main ones, and the hair would fall out, and then after a while of it falling out, it would grow back to about that long and fall out again. So it was just a large cycle. Around the summer, the summer before grade 10, I'm in grade 10 right now, I started having thoughts of shaving my head. I thought it would be so much easier rather than just trying to hide my bald spots every day. It was so hard, and it still is. So basically my alopecia, it's gotten a lot worse. It's almost turned into alopecia totalis, which means that I'm almost completely bald. I've lost 80% of my hair now. Honestly, I don't know how I hide it with my extensions because there's no hair for my extensions to really clip onto. It takes me about 2 hours to do my hair every day. At spring break, I'm going to Calgary and I'm seeing a specialist. I'm seeing a lady who also has alopecia, and she has a wig boutique. Her name's Vanessa, and I'm shaving my head and getting a wig because basically I'm going bald anyways, and I don't really have much of a choice. I would way rather shave my head now than watch it slowly fall out in front of everybody at school, and this way at least I'm going to do it gracefully than have it slowly fall out, which is hard to see sometimes when you look in the mirror. I guess, I don't know. I'm very insecure about my alopecia. I don't like my dad seeing me. I don't like my family seeing me. I always have my extensions in, and when I don't, I hide in my room and don't let anyone see me. I don't even look at myself. Which is weird because people say that I should feel comfortable around my family, but sometimes it gets to the point where I don't even want to go downstairs for dinner. If I just got out of the shower and my hair's too noticeable, you can see every single bald spot. I don't like anybody seeing me. But I've come to terms with it a lot lately, and I kind of embrace it as a piece of me because you can't change it, and I feel like I was given this for a reason. So that is pretty much my story. I'm hoping that what this video will do is help somebody who maybe has alopecia as well. When I was diagnosed, I looked on YouTube a lot and tried to watch videos of people my age who had alopecia because it made me feel like I wasn't so alone. Like, people understood how I felt, and it was more of a comfort thing. So I'm hoping that maybe this video will help somebody who's going through what I went through 4 years ago. And, you know, when I was first diagnosed, I thought there's no way I would go bald. The doctor said I wouldn't go bald, that it would just be bald spots that would grow back after a while, and it wasn't a really big deal. And here I am, gonna be bald in 2 weeks. So I guess you just kind of gotta embrace what life gives you. I'm gonna post a video soon, I'm not sure when, of me without my extensions. I might do like a question and answer video, so if you guys want to ask me questions about it, I'll answer them the best I can. That's pretty much it. So thank you for watching and listening, and give me some ideas for videos. I guess I'll just keep you guys posted. I'll post a video of me without my extensions so you can kind of see how it looks, I guess. I'll post one after I shave my head, maybe one of me when I have my wig on. Yeah, so that's it, I guess. Thanks for watching.